Hey, we are here, Stars and Thunder, and of course, Pierre. We got Jeff from Simple Plan. How you guys doing so far?
So good. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Nice to be here.
Yeah. So now I was talking with Chuck actually earlier, and he told me you guys.
I'm so sorry.
You guys like the escape room stuff.
Yeah.
Did you get to go do the one today that I told him about?
We did. We did Neo laser tag place.
Yeah.
It was awesome. They were so nice.
Did
it was.
you get out?
We did.
Nice.
Yes, we did.
Nice.
They did give us a few clues, but clues I think are part of the game. So.
Yeah. I think it's impossible otherwise, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you can do it without clues, but it was a fun little time, and it was good to do something to just get. We had a few hours to burn, so we're like, hey. What could be more fun than going to a room to try to get out of it?
Yeah, well, let's just get stuck somewhere in the middle of Timmins, right? I've got a couple questions, if it's cool, from some of the listeners that they sent in. One actually specifically for you, Jeff, from John Olofsson. I guess you bought an attenuator on eBay a couple of years ago from someone here in Timmins. He wants to know how it's working out in your rig, if you're still using it.
I don't believe I did, actually.
No?
I rarely buy stuff off eBay.
Just roll with it. Just roll
So
with
then
it.
someone
it
was pretending
it's
to be you.
awesome. It's amazing. There's this bald guy on the internet
Yeah.
pretending to be me.
Pretending to be you. Right
I'm
on.
sure it's amazing.
Fair enough. We got one from Sean Gwindon wondering what the craziest fan request is you've ever actually granted.
Wow.
It's stuff that we can't talk about on TV. No, well, I mean, craziest fan. We tattooed a fan of ours.
Really?
We don't know how
that
to.
was
We don't
amazing.
tattoo, but some girl who's an actual tattoo artist. She said, "I want you guys to tattoo your names on me," and so we did it, and it's awful.
our drummer by far had the worst one. It's so like shaky
It's
and
ve-
horrible.
It's very hard. I'm a pretty good artist. I mean, I'm okay. I can draw a straight line. With a tattoo gun, it's really awful. So
Right,
like
right.
our tattoos, if you look at it online, you'll probably be able to find it. But we've tattooed it ourselves
She
on
was
her.
in so much pain. She's like, don't press as hard because she's a tattoo artist herself. She's
Right.
like, you guys are pressing way too hard. You're killing me.
I wasn't going hard enough.
I was.
So
I'm
now,
going hard.
you guys are right now touring No Pads, No Ball, No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls. Your 15th anniversary for it. Would you be up for a little? Would you rather do this or that with no pads and no helmets?
Let's go.
All right, so I got one here. Would you rather take a slap shot from Zdeno Chara or a fastball pitch from a Major League Baseball pitcher with no pads and no helmet?
Fastball for sure. The
I'm
puck,
not
I mean,
sure.
the puck is way harder and I think way faster. I believe.
Well, I think
Yeah,
his
there's-
slap shot's 105 miles an hour,
Yeah,
right?
the ball is more round, a little less, like a sharp thing. I'd take the
I think
fastball
the ball as well.
Yeah?
Fastball.
Yeah.
All right. Would you have to train a police dog without any of the padding or get tackled by a professional football player with no padding?
I think I stand more chances with the dog.
Well,
I could kick it.
But the tackling would be a split second, so it'd be a lot of pain, but it'd be very fast. Where the dog would just, kind
Bite you.
of bite you and try to get.
Leave me
But
alone.
I think I'd better chance with a dog.
Yeah, I think so
dog.
too.
All right, one more. Would you rather skateboard down the 401 in Toronto during rush hour with no protection or go down an Olympic bobsled track with no protection?
The 401.
Skateboarding, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Because
you
it's
good
gonna be
skateboarder?
there's traffic, so it's gonna be like
It's gonna
super
be, yeah.
slow.
At rush hour, 401. Have you seen that? It's
That's
like everyone's
true.
going like
It
20.
doesn't move bumper to bumper.
I'll probably be going faster than the cars.
I guess that was a loaded question. I kind of.
You missed it on that one.
I whiffed that one. I have one more question for you. This was another listener one, but I wanted to save it for the end. Joey Slattery wanted to know, now that you're not just a kid, is life still a nightmare?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I
definitely.
think that when you're growing up, you have a lot of problems that seem like they're the biggest thing ever. But when you grow, the problems are just different,
Right.
I was listening to our sound guy in the dressing room. He's like, I don't know which dishwasher I'm supposed to buy. These are different problems,
Right. It is.
Back
I
when
had
you're a
to take
kid,
a flight at 5 a.m. this morning to get here. My flight got canceled.
They're just-
Before I would have been, yes, I'm going to tour. That's awesome. I was in a stoked.
Do you guys have kids now?
yeah, I got two.
Got
you-
3.
So you got to think now, oh great, I'm going on tour, but I'm leaving the kids behind, right?
Yeah, it's
What are you talking about? It's awesome. I get daddy time. It's
That's true.
awesome.
I have a 6-month-old at home, so I know all about that, right?
No, it's definitely it's one of those situations where you're at home, you're like, oh God, I want to be touring,
Right.
and you're on the road and you're like, you miss the kids,
Have you brought them with you before?
Yes, yeah, my kids have been in Australia, Europe, Mexico. No, not Mexico. And then, bunch of places.
Yeah,
Fun
mine
places.
too. And we did a trip to Disney World with all the families and everything.
Oh,
It was
nice.
quite nice.
So you guys hang out a lot outside of the music stuff, just as friends, family, friends?
No.
I hate those guys.
No,
What
no.
are you talking
We,
about?
we spend so much time forced to be together that when we have time apart, it's very rare that we get together. Not because we don't like each other,
Right.
it's because we have. I mean,
don't get that
the
much time off.
the majority of our time is spent together. So
Right.
when we take off, it's nice to just give a little break.
I guess being together 15 plus years, right? Because you started in high school as friends. So How have you not lost a band member to like infighting or anything like that? It's a pretty big rarity these days.
That's the makeup sex. Now we just, I think we all have we're all pretty level-headed, and they're so lucky to have a lead singer that's not a total jerk.
No, that does make a difference. It's quite true. But you know what? Communication. You got to talk a lot, and we kind of slowed down on the drinking as well. When we started out, it was pretty heavy. We got better. Well, we're more reasonable now. That helps. The drunken fights don't exist anymore.
Any new music in the works?
Yeah, well, probably next year we'll start working on that.
Awesome.
2018, yeah.
So how much of the, I know your festival set list is a little different than your tour set list, right? Yeah. So how much of the original album are you playing here today?
We did a little bit of a mixture. Today we're doing kind of a festival set list with a couple of sprinkles of the old stuff because it's our 15th anniversary. But yeah, we just want to play the hits. We want people to be happy and hear the songs that they know, so we'll keep it upbeat and fun.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate the time.
Cheers. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Right, Stars and Thunder, Pierre, Jeff of Simple Plan. You can get your tickets at the door still. Come and check them out here at Stars and Thunder at Hollinger Park.